I'm gonna bring my army into Arkney. We're gonna turn the entire city. That includes every Kenku you took from me. Now, this would be easy, simple. However, some coup might die. So here's what I'm offering you. You bring me the coup right now, and no coup has to die. Why don't you become a vampire with us? Fall in line, Caesar. None of us ever have to be hungry again.
Thing about the line that you're the head of is that your stink is gonna waft and I have to smell it every day.
You're the stinkiest of all of us, Caesar. You always have been. But I can see you're not gonna do this willingly. So here's what I'm gonna do. I issue a Kenku duel for the soul of the coup. If I win, you have to bring the coup back here. If you win, I'll leave town. That's simple. Or I'll be dead and the coup can fall in under you. So do we have a deal?
We don't have a deal, Stain. We're discussing terms now of this duel. I have it on very good authority, and by very good authority, I mean the Homer Simpson looking guy over there. That you're really beefed up on the Famine Devil. I don't know if you told your little coup guys over here.
Famine and I, we have an agreement. He's taken a liking to the coup. I think it's in part because of you, Caesar. He sees that no single group of people in this world knows hunger like the coup. We experience a famine every day of our lives. And this famine is not just for food. We hunger for acceptance and family and homes. And instead the people cast us out and they treat us like shit. This is the only way, Caesar. We have to demand equality. So what are we doing here?
What we're doing here is if you got the Famine Devil on your back, I get some real losers up in here. I get 3 of them. I got first off my guy Lorani. He's gonna be helping me out there in the duel. I got second my guy Jufus. I hope he dies. Third my guy Cyrus. I don't know what familiar relationship we have with Cyrus, but I'm sure he's about to blossom. Cause I don't got no devil powers. I'm just the one guy. Old man over here. You're a young little whippet. Old man. I think that seems fair.
Caesar, you know a Kenku duel is one-on-one.
Yeah, stop the Famine Devil. And I'll take you one-on-one.
He's not gonna help. I just have his powers.
Yeah, that's a good way to lie about things. It just, okay. I just have the power of a whole devil. That's fine. That's fair.
He awakened something in you too, Caesar. Your magic. You think that's just something you have? You wouldn't have that without fame. Any of it. I'm just on an equal playing field, finally.
That equals Stain. You got active devil magic. I have residual just because I've never cleaned up my psyche.
I'll tell you. I'll give you one.
Jufus can't fight, so he counts as half. You saw him. He came over here. You could eat him up right now.
If you really want Jufus involved, okay, he could. I'll give you 3, but Jufus has to be one of them.
Listen, Jufus is my first second because I want him to die so bad. And then I think I'm going Lorani. It's Jufus Lorani.
Okay, I don't care. I truly don't care. I'll kill them both.
All right, people. It is finally time for the UNPL Season 6 playoffs, and we have made it to the quarterfinals for the 3rd time. We missed out on it in Season 4. I'm happy that we're back here once again. Now my record in quarterfinal, in playoffs is mixed in UNPL. We'll see how we can do. I will say this team is very scary. We're going up against Xand. They were the #1 seed. They chose me first, mainly because we hadn't faced off before, so it wouldn't be a rematch for them. But their magearna is just absolutely going to counter my Chien-Pao, my main Uber. So that's a bit unfortunate. We do have some stuff to be able to deal with it, thankfully, as well as the Quackable and the Roaring Moon. They got some very big threats like the Gliscor, the Lycanroc, the hydrapple that have been put in Workhorn throughout the season. I've been watching some of the games. I must say I'm quite proud of them for being a fellow Muck user. Of course, mine as a Tera captain is putting a lot of work, and I've been getting a lot more poison touches with my Muck than I think theirs has, but always good to see. They did make a change up to put Delphox on their team, so that is noteworthy. I'm going to take that into account with my very first Pokemon, which is going to be Chien-Pao. And also a peek behind the screen, I usually record these after the fact, after the battle. I just try to act like it hasn't happened yet. This is legit, like right before the battle, like we're about to face off. Because I wanted to get that genuine thing, because this could legitimately be the last time I use this team, and I'm quite fond of it, honestly. So it's going to be sad if this is the last time, but, you know, I'll be okay with it. We got Chien-Pao over here, who is going to actually, my only stab moves are priority. Ice Shard and Sucker Punch, because it's really all I need. Ice Shard, Adamant, this is Adamant Chien-Pao, with 180 speed. There's 88 to Roaring Moon, so all we need is some little spikes chip. Which we'll get into later. Psychic Fangs for Quackable. Sucker Punch was a last minute change because I was a little bit afraid of Scarf Delphox just spamming Dazzling Gleam into me. Even if it's not Tera, it's still a big threat. And Life Orb, we're going to be doing some big damage. We need Sacred Sword to be doing at least a little bit to the magearna. If we can get it down to like 40 or 30 something, then we can kill it. Next up, we have Urshifu Rapid, who is going to be Punching Glove. Oops, went too far. With the Surging Strike's pretty standard. We're going to be SD this time around. Aqua Jet, Drain Punch. I don't really need Trailblaze. I mean, Trailblaze is nice to outspeed Roaring Moon. But, I mean, if I can get rid of that, then basically I just need to be able to hit super hard into mons like the Hydrapple and the Quackable to take it out. With the Drain Punch and things like that. And so with Drain Punch, ideally I would stay healthy. Next up, we have Weezing who is going to be neutralizing gas. I had an epiphany as I was driving home last night. Wait a minute. They've got this Gliscor. Now, the Gliscor may or may not come considering I have a Chienbao, but if it does, what I can do is I can come in. Let's say I try to U-turn out or something. Somehow I pivot this thing in, right? Their Poison Heal is no longer active. So all the timer that's been racking up, let's say the Gliscor's been in a while, now it could take like 25, 30, 50% if it's been in for a long time. Either way, it's going to stop it from healing. So that's always good. And this could also, it's not going to stop Moxie, it's not going to stop Soulhar, obviously, because once it goes down, it's going to register that it got the kill. But it could stop things like, let's say, the Guts Ursa Ring. Thick Fat Origin from the Hydrapple, so things like that. I figured it'd be better than Levitate, just because Levitate, I mean, they're probably going to run Iron Head on Roaring Moon anyways. So I figured either way, this would be pretty cool to show off, because I haven't run it much. And we got Pain Split to keep healing up, Flamethrower to hit the Magearna, T-Spikes, because we're actually going to be running Hex on Skeletor here in a minute. So 220 HP, 252 defense bold, 36 attack. That's supposed to be special attack, I think, to be able to hit the Roaring Moon and kill it. Guaranteed. And they got Big Dirge, who is going to be Hex, like I said. That can either way do a lot of damage to the Gliscor, naturally. Torch Song for the Magearna. Unaware, Tera Water is going to be huge for this Quackable, and could also stop Magearna. I am trying to do a lot with this Skeledirge, because it's also like all their setup, Skeledirge can answer, but it can only answer so many times, you know. But hopefully it's basically a stopgap to kind of prevent their sweepers from sweeping me, because they got a very scary hyper offensive team. And Cyclizar is Rapid Spinner. I don't know how much I'll need Rapid Spin, like I said, because Gliscor is their main way of getting up the hazards. If it doesn't come, it may not set up much hazards. But for Belt Overheat, we'll do about half, maybe slightly under half to Magearna. Dragon Claw does like 98% to Roaring Moon, though. So let's say that they've already used up their booster and they come back in. We can just use this thing to take it out with Dragon Claw. And we can U-turn out, we can Rapid Spin, all that jazz. Sandy Socks is going to be our final member, who's going to be Sash. Like I said, we're setting those spikes because they don't really have a lot weak to stealth marks. So spikes, the only thing that's going to avoid the spikes might be the Gliscor, which might not even come. So I think that this is going to be a big advantage here. And if Gliscor does not come, then hey, Volt Switch is free, Earth Power is pretty free. This would be a pretty good Pokemon to have. Like I said, the thing too with Spikes is I can make it stack, so Magearna could be taking 25% on switching. Same thing with Roaring Moon, I just need that chip. So that's the team. We'll see you guys in the battle. Alright people, it's finally time for UNPL quarterfinals. I'm pretty nervous. I think they said Tera, Poison, Hydrapple. Makes sense, that's fair. I've got the suit back on to commemorate season 3 back in the day. Always just wear the suit, look professional. I kind of fell off from that. We're gonna do it here now. This could legitimately be the last. I mean, well, more than likely, because this team, they did bring Gliscor. Wow. Okay, well that's good for me. So I can do my neutralizing gas shenanigans. I don't know what's up with my OBS camera. It's doing this weird thing. That's unfortunate for a quarterfinal game. It's never done that before, so I'll have to troubleshoot that later. They got Gliscor. They got the Delphox. I figured the Delphox was coming. Quackval. Magearna. Roaring Moon. Hydrapple. My plan still remains the same. Lead off with Pasta Pete, get up these spikes for him, and then see where we go from there. What was the... So what didn't come? Oh, no Lycanroc. That's crazy. Considering I've got a Chien-Pao. I guess they figure I could Sucker Punch him anyways. Right down my lines. Chien-Pao. Urshifu. They lead right off with Hydrapple, okay. Is there some multi-hit move that they have that can hit me? I don't think so, right? I'm gonna just get up a spike here. Let's see where we go from there. Your Drain can't even kill me, that's fine. I could try to Volt Switch out into something. Preserve this for later. Who do I want to go into? Probably the Cyclozar, but that's probably pretty obvious. Volt Switch out. The one spike is all I really need. Yeah. I mean, assuming this is the end, I mean, wherever the playoffs end for me, I'm going to be taking a nice break from UNPL. But I got to say, I love all the guys in UNPL, everybody that's in it. Oh, they're going to tear it here. Okay. Interesting. Everybody in UNPL gets along pretty well. Everybody's pretty chill. Love to see all the great people here. So this will do a good shot. Yeah. I guess I can calc from that, but based on my head calc, I don't think that's AB. Now, who do I think I could go out of this. Personally. Because I kind of need HP on everything else. So they have Tera, they've committed to the Tera. Cyclozar is the weakest link, I think. Okay, we go right into a Fickle Beam. Bye-bye Cyclozar. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, I wanted to go Wheezing. Or something else, but I was just like, oh, I can't risk anything else taking all that damage for no reason. That's fine. Let me think about this. I mean, we can just go right back out into this now and go threaten the Earth Power, right? They could have Sucker Punch, but if they had it, they would have gone for it, right? Yeah, I was second guessing myself doing that as I was doing it. What's the last one I need to write down? Alright, Skeledirge. Oh wait, Sandy Shocks is alive. KO. Bye. Yeah, this one's a threat. Go for Earth Power. If they want to switch in Gliscor, they can. Then I'm going to go out into my Weezing and try to disable him. Lysander comes out. Okay, that's fair. They're going to be able to get some hazards up on me. It's not that big a deal. I'm going to get some hazards up on them. Although if they get something up, I can't really switch it. I'm going to go for Flash Can. I'm going to try to chip this thing down. Or I could get it up even more. I'm going to try to go for a Flash Can. That's got to be like... Yep. Okay, so Sandy Shocks goes down. KO. by my store. What really wants to switch in on this? No. Nothing. Obviously, the rolling. I'll go for a Surging Strikes. I'm playing pretty basic right now, I know. Man, 2 mons down already. But I mean, I just couldn't really. Maybe I should have been levitating. If I was levitating, I could have just easily gone on the hydrapple. I really wanted to try to show off this tech. Maybe it wasn't worth it. I've still got my important pieces though. I should have SD'd, huh? They're going roaring. Either way, it's gonna take some nice big chip. Okay, JK, this is gonna take a good shot. That's like defensive. I want to say, based on that, I probably can't kill this thing, huh? $46 to 53. I can't risk it. I think I just go wheezing here. Oh yeah, and they have a poison type now, duh, so they can absorb the T-spikes anyways if I try to set them. So no region for you if you try to switch. That's I hope that neutralized the regenerator. Oh, beautiful. So we just I kind of want a flamethrower on the magearna. In all honesty, see if they're in weakness policy or not. So this thing is taking the necessary chip for Ice Shard to take it out. Perfect. Okay. See what they want to go for. Mustang, I'm assuming that is the gear now. Oh, it's the Delphox, okay. Takes a nice chip. I kind of wanted the Cyclozar for this thing. Okay, that was a crit. Yeah, no switchings to this thing. Thankfully I have Sucker Punch for it. I might have to go Dirge, but I need to keep Dirge alive. From Gearna. This is tough, but I think this is the only solution I got. I forgot there's Delphox. Okay, okay. This isn't too bad. Do I Tera? Not too bad at this point. I'm gonna try to tear a torch song and see where it takes me. Okay, well, unfortunately, Dirge is going to be going down here pretty soon. Thankfully, I've got the Sucker Punch. Can I slack? Can I afford to slack it off? Oh, genius play. I should have just hexed. Okay, they got me. That's GG's, folks. This was my only way of stopping magearna. I should have hexed. GG's, my friend. What? Psychic noise. Duh. What was I thinking? Okay, well, this is a warm-up game, truthfully, for my other semis game, I'm sorry to say. Listen, they've got the magearna. You know, like I was saying. Not much I can do about a magearna when I've got a Xianpao. They baited me. They baited me. Good job, sir. Excellent work there. You should be in range of Urshifu, though. I should have just hexed. I was getting too greedy. I'm not even sure this kills, but I'm gonna go for it. Maybe I should have suckered, but I'm pretty sure it's in range. They have 6 Pokemon? Oh, yeah. Listen, when you're up against magearna with a Xianpao, I knew it was going to be a bad matchup. I didn't think it was going to go like this. I wasted way too many of my key pieces. The Cyclizar going down for no reason, being one of them. And I knew they were going for a Dragon-type move. My greed to be able to keep my thing alive is what got me. I knew they were going to switch. They're outplaying me every single turn. That's okay. Even though it's just going to let the Delphox in again. They still have all 6 Pokemon. That's crazy. I should have just tried to go out into the other guy. Go out into the other guy on the dang Xianpao on the obvious Psychic that's coming in. And then Sucker Punch it. I'm already losing anyways, right? I may as well try to make a play. No, we lost. Well, there it goes. Sayonara, folks. That's it for the UNPL for me. Okay, well, I'm not even sure this Ice Shard's gonna kill. Let's like well, Sacred Sword kills. What am I saying? Oh, but I made it tie. I can't outspeed it, didn't I? Well, now this is a roll. I really needed that chip, but they don't know that I outspeed them. Okay, well, I guess now they know. my questionable team building here. I might have overcooked it. Yep. Well, bye-bye, Sheehan pal. KO by Roaring. KO by Delphox. I may as well go for an SD, right? I'm already losing anyways, right? Man, that Cyclizar immediately. Got a crit there. Four times. Maybe they're loaded dice. I don't want to get 6-0'd, you know. Thank you for not letting me get 6-0'd. Some Magearna just comes in here, though. Maybe they can go something to give me some HP. Really needed that spike to stay up. Big try. Yep. This will still do a good chunk though. Hang on. Ah, dang it. How dare you, sir? The dang Citrus. You've never run Citrus Berry once this whole time! They always bring it for the surging strikes. Well, I was close. I almost brought it back there. Like, I mean, if I would have, you could have just swept almost to that point. Draining Punch the Quackable. KO by Magearna. But nah, at this point, at least it wasn't a 6-0. We can say that. I lost more so to my own, man, I really need to save the Skeledirge, honestly. It looked like that Magearna was about to go down. That dang Citrus. Can't even take it out. Hey, that's GG's to Xand. They got me, I will say. KO 5. I knew it was going to be an uphill battle. I think that I kind of did my own defeat there with the Skeledirge and sacking off the Cyclizar for no reason. Wanting to keep the Sandy Shocks around for no reason. That's going to be GG's. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Stain, he reaches out and grabs Jufus. And with Jufus, he's going to do another Vampiric Touch. So he's draining HP from Jufus, and you all watch as Jufus is drained of energy. And Jufus withers away and dies.
I don't think he's worth revivifying.
No, he stays dead. Unfortunate. That's tough for Jufus.
Jufus, he falls to the ground and dies.
But is he literally almost starved to death as he's getting drained of all his energy?
That is ironic.